Simon, we've just had a blow your socks off presentation of the new Ruralnetonline, which Paul and the rest of the team have been definitely working their socks off for the last month or two on. I'm sure this will all be up online as a slide share or whatever, but can you just point us through the key points of this now?
Well, basically, I think an underlying principle that we use to put this together is that people are already doing very good stuff all over the place, and we cannot expect them to stop doing it over there and come and do it where we want them to do it. We need a mechanism for pulling that good stuff in. We also, as a sort of empowerment organisation, need to give the tools to people who aren't operating in this way at the moment. So we need to give people a space to do their own thing in if they haven't already got that space, and also pull that together. So it pulls together a network of people without them having to say up front, I'm going to join this group. They are de facto part of the group because they are doing similar things to everybody else. And I hope that's a sort of an overall summary. Paul, do you want to?
Yeah, but how does this work technically, Paul?
Well,
we have it. Let's see, it's up there on the screen.
Through the screen at the top below at communitycarbon.net, you've got a kind of aggregator of everything that's going on throughout the network. And some of that's within the network. Some of that's people like Tracy Todd-Hunter, who are running her low carbon diary, telling her story about what's going on. And some of it's outside of the network. Some of it is deliciously. Some of it's mapping about what projects are going on where. And we're also being able to pull in things like our other services like Express Digest. So you've got news feeds about community energy and support from other services like Experts Online, where you can ask a question to do with community energy, or where do I go and what am I doing? And even twittering, even throwing up questions. What am I doing?
Where's your Twitters?
The Twitters are at the top there.
Okay.
And so we're tuned into the network. So little micro-blogging, little ideas which are being chucked around. If you can't even be bothered to blog, you've got 140 characters in which to say, help, I need this sort of help. And this, as I say, at this top level, this is brought together at communitycarbon.net. And if we go to one of the sub-sites of it now, if we go to Low Carbon Diary, we can see what Tracy Todd-Hunter is doing. And as this project is about sharing knowledge, sharing experiences, this blogging idea and having your own website is a really important aspect.
So this is really taking all of, or quite a lot of, the various Web 2 tools, whether it's a blog or a micro bit of content like Twitter, or it's a piece of video, or your bookmarks in Delicious, stuff which is all over the place at the moment. And it sounds like aggregating it in two ways, making it possible for you as an individual to get stuff together, but for it to come together as a community.
Yeah, I mean, the website you see there is the sort of jumping off point to where you can go and get a dashboard, an idea of what's going on all over the network. But you'll be able to say, okay, I don't want to do it necessarily over there. Can I bundle that network up in a box and take it and do it in my own space? And that's what's important about this idea of distributed networks, I think.
And Simon gone. Yes, he's disappeared. Well, you can probably tell me that this is definitely not a walled garden. This is definitely the other side of what RuralNet used to be. And you're doing it on the hoof, and the business model will emerge, I guess.
Well, no, the business model is certainly being able to put services like the network in one place, being able to showcase other services which are paid for, like Experts Online. And so being able to show off those other services, and in possibly third-party services in the future, being able to put those things in front of people when they're using the other services.
And how did this go down with people during the presentation?
Very well. We got lots of questions at the end. There's lots of conversations going on. Hopefully that will continue, whether it's on Twitter or face-to-face. But the idea is that this example for Community Carbon Network can be replicated. So it can be replicated for Ruralnet, you can be replicated for another network, and also there can be overlap. We know that there's going to be Ruralnet people who are interested in community carbon, and being able to overlap those networks is very much back to the very original model of networks online.